Hi, I'm Tori McGivney.
And I'm Melissa Ellis.
And we really enjoyed listening to Mrs. Rosado speak about the financial aspects of our school district.
And she had a really great sense of humor as well, which made it really enjoyable.
Hi, I'm Kaya Hoke, and I really enjoyed having the Big Bear Fire Department come in and talk to us. I thought it was really interesting to hear about all their different career paths and how different the requirements are from what they used to be in now.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Hefner.
And I'm Mary Stamer.
And I really enjoyed Mark Stamer. I really enjoyed listening to his career path. He didn't have it all figured out. He really didn't know what he was going to do, and then he became a forest ranger, and thought it was cool that he also shared the true aspects of his job, that it's not just outdoors every day. He has to deal with people a lot and managing people and resources.
I loved how he didn't just present blandly to the class, how he also engaged with us and kept most of us awake. And I also loved how he brought up some stories that even I hadn't heard before. So yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Natzik, for coming into our class and teaching us about finances in a real-world way.
Also, thank you for piloting the first ever teen financial literacy program in our class. We really appreciate it.
Mr. Cutie, you were truly an inspiration, and you led me to think a lot more about business and the entrepreneur world, and I'm looking forward to starting up my pottery store.
Yeah, someone who's majoring in business administration, it was really nice to have you come in and talk to us about all the essentials for running a business, and told me about these things that I haven't even thought about, and I know it's going to be really important for my future career, so thank you so much for everything.
Mr. Obenolti's presentation was very interesting to me personally because it showed that life can take a lot of unexpected turns, and he's one person in particular that has used all of his past experiences moving forward, especially with his experience as a businessman running Farsight Studios, and how he transitioned that into his political life and how he's now working to help the community through that.
I really appreciated how Assemblyman Obernolte came in and he talked about how important it was to be involved in your community in both the political aspect and just everyday volunteer work. And it was really interesting for me to see how he saw politics and how his viewpoint was.
We want to thank John Harris, the civil engineer for the city, for coming in and talking to our class about the ins and outs of buildings and how hard it really can be to build something.
We'd like to thank John Friel for coming in to talk to us about the hospital and his life.
We would like to thank the Sheriff Department for coming in, and especially Sergeant Batter for telling us his life story and the amazing fact that he graduated #1 from the police academy at the age of 42.
Deputy Derryberry for being a strong, empowered woman and being the top of her class.
And just overall, thank you so much for volunteering your time to come in and teach our class so much.
I'd really like to say thank you for having Mr. David Lawrence come in. He talked to us about his career path and the work he's doing with Barwa, and it was extraordinary to listen to and really inspiring.
And we'd just like to express our deepest gratitudes towards David Lawrence and the Education Trust for having these real-world speakers come in. It's amazingly inspirational to all of the students to hear about the projects that are going in our valley, and we would just really like to express our gratitude.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having Ty Warren come speak in our class. His presentation about his career path and his job at Netflix was incredibly interesting. It was also especially unique, which made it one of my favorites.
I appreciated all the speakers coming in. I liked how Mark Dolan told us about selling tactics and how you have to relate to the other person, because really that's a life skill that I learned a lot from, being able to relate to other people and understand the other person. I learned a lot from each and every one of these speakers.
Thank you, Dr. Suzuki and Mayor Putz, for coming into our class and talking about your career paths. I just found it interesting how you guys let life lead you into what you wanted to do.
Thank you, Dr. Mary Suzuki, for your presentation to our class. I was really inspired by your dedication to our education.
Thank you, Mayor Putz, for coming in to talk to our class. I thought it was very interesting and important how you stressed the importance of community involvement.
Thank you to both of you. I greatly enjoyed your life stories.